Hello, my name is Ross Libby. I am the Agile Sherpa's Head of Training Delivery. And if I could tell you a little bit about myself or my career journey in a nutshell, I go back to actually where I internship during my college at a company called Taylor Corporation in the Shared Services Department. Why I take note of that now is because I think it's an interesting applicability of what this whole world of Agile has become, or sort of the pendulum swings that happen of times of like cross functionality and centers of excellence, and how the polarity and the reality is that there's a coexistence of both. But anyway, continuing on in my career from there, I worked at Target Corporation at college. Worked in the merchandising area, which involved things like in-store marketing, the fixtures, the product placement, and such. And spent a few years in that as a business analyst before then moving into what was called a business process consultant for a technology project for the area I came. So that marketing, merchandising space. And I was set up at the time to say you'll spend 12, 18 months, and that was kind of the way that you continued on your career. A little stint here and then continue on and go forward. The reality was I was on that one project for 4.5 years. And I got a tremendous taste of what a traditional way of working is, more that waterfall approach to delivery of what was an IT project. But I really look back, especially now, favorably on that time because I learned a lot. Learned a lot about the dynamics of a big corporation, and admittedly a lot of inefficiencies or moments that you feel like you're banging your head against the wall. But I also saw, especially as I take note of it now in retrospect, moments where things worked. And when those things worked, it was typically because you had the right people together. I can think back to where we had the developer, myself, right, as sort of that voice of the business, close proximity to that customer, to that internal customer, and we were able to just move with meaning and purpose. As we continued and we actually rolled out that project, we took note that the work was not done, right? There was more enhancements to be delivered or fixes to be delivered, value to be realized, and we started to work in an agile way. Then I served as product owner and did that for a while before Target underwent more of a transformational moment, new leadership and such, and they brought about more as an agile way of working and product mindset as the core, the way in which work would happen by default. And at that point in time, I got placed as Scrum Master. A little bit of head scratching moment because I said, but I was more on the business side, right? Voice of the business. It all made sense. And how am I supposed to fulfill this role? And took some learning for sure. But another moment I look back on favorably because it gave me another look to work. It gave me another way in thinking about, well, the team health, how the team needs to be supported in the right ways, how servant leadership plays such a critical role in the world of work. And later on led that me to the Agile product coaching team at Target, where I got to play across what is agility. How does it play out across an organization? From there, got to see the marketing dynamic, store operations, supply chain, learning and development, so many different use cases that just really widened what this could be. I started to get more engaged in the business agility community. I went to a conference where actually I got to meet and see Andrea Fryweir, Agile Sherpa's co-founder, which definitely continued over the years. It brought me to where I am now here at Agile Sherpas. But just continued me on in my career from there, where I went to Thomson Reuters. They had a business agility center of excellence. It actually reported up through the human resources people function and gave a great look to the work where you're thinking about the cultural impacts, the operational impacts, the business impacts all coming together and creating a really vibrant way in which you deliver the work, you deliver the value. Got to work across the customer journey. So that included the marketing. Worked a lot with the marketing teams, all through different product sales teams, embedded enabling teams such as finance, customer success, contact centers, professional services. And it was really that great ability to really see the holistic, broad-reaching benefits of what an agile way of working is. And then from there, brought me to here at Agile Sherpas. As mentioned, head of train delivery. I get the great opportunity to work with this amazing team here. We deliver remarkable services to those incredible clients that we have. And that's what I really find meaning, joy, and purpose around. How do we help create the conversations that lead to the appropriate connections and the collaboration that help realize the value? Effort realized is so critical, that we help make the world of work better, that we help bring agility within reach for all. And specifically, if I look at agile marketing, I think it's so cool because it's bringing together so many critical and important parts of what an organization needs to do, most specifically around that customer centricity. Whether it be through the website, whether it be through different social platforms, whether it be through some of the other ways that they communicate and integrate with this ever-changing, ever-evolving world of work. I see marketing as such a critical linchpin to, I think, what work will continue to be, how we'll continue to be, purpose and value-driven organizations. And that's why I enjoy the work we do, the coaching, training, consulting, supporting my team in that, and getting the opportunity on occasion to work with our clients around that. And yes, I like to bring the experiences and expertise that I have, but grateful for the opportunity to learn as much as I think I'm ever able to teach. That helps me to continue to grow. Helps us continue to evolve. What is Agile ways of working? What is Agile in the world of work? And just really excited to continue to engage in this broader community. Love it. If you would reach out, I'm on LinkedIn here at Agile Sherpas, ross.libby at agileSherpas.com. And I'm just really excited how we make the world of work a better, bringing agility within reach for all.